Hello and welcome to the review of two action figures released by Funko. These are the Fallout figures, 1 and 2. 3 and 4 are the Skyrim figures, which I completed Oblivion completely with the expansion packs, every single quest. I went on the Wikipedia and got a checklist, but Fallout is the one that I really like. I played every single Fallout game, and Funko stuff are more known for their Funko Pop stuff. You know, the really big cheapy head figures with the big circle eyes, dot eyes. So that's what they're more known for. But they do release other figures. They also release a bunch of obviously they've released some Funko Pop Final Fallout figures as well as some little hidden packs about this big. But they're really expensive, just like every single other thing Fallout. So maybe the price. I'm interested in those a little bit. But I'm going to wait till the price goes down when Fallout 4 is not really big in everyone's heads, because it's still a new game. Everyone's playing it, and Target is finally releasing a second wave of Nuka-Colas, which got sold out so quickly because it was poorly managed. There we go. So we got the 101 Lone Wanderer, Fallout 101, and it should be from Fallout 3, yeah. And we got the power armor, Brotherhood of Shield Steel. And the way these are packaged, they don't waste too much space at all, but it does have a little bit there. And Legacy Collection. Now, when I got these through the mail, the guy bought it from eBay, put it on UPS, and it took like 2 to 3 weeks to get it. It was ridiculous. UPS was terrible. And when it did get here, the glue on the top here was sort of peeling off, which, for the sake of opening this package without damaging it too much, it was a good thing. If you look at this one, just trying to pull it open, the cardboard gets damaged a little bit. And the way the package is, there's a bit of glue there, a bit of glue at the bottom, and 2 long sticky tapes coming down. I peeled the sticky tape off, now I'm left with a huge line of residue. So this packaging isn't the worst, but it could be far better. Seriously, collectible figurines, stick them in the box I can put it back into, like SH Figuarts Please, or any other Japanese brand. I don't like getting a collectible figure and then damaging the packaging by getting it out. That's just ridiculous. They know packaging and collectibles. That's annoying. Funko logo there, Facebook, Twitter, Bethesda, of course. Funny that logo's bigger than Bethesda. Ha ha ha. And made in China, of course. So yeah, so what I did was I just, pulled the sticky tape down. That's all sellotape, I'm going to say that. I just do that. Now I got this tray out. There are 2 metal ties tying the figure together. Tying the figure down to the tray. I got that out as well. I'll just do that after this. So, yeah, those metal ties, by the way. Are they metal? They're metal. So, here is the Lone Wanderer. He comes with a little rifle, which I'm not really sure why they went with this gun. I mean, I guess it's kind of iconic. It's nothing too special. This gun is definitely weak, though. It's not the BB gun, but it's just a normal hunting rifle. Paint job is okay for an American toy at least. There's no trigger in there though, which is kind of annoying. I am spoiled by Japanese toys, by the way, so this one's a bit. The weapon's okay, I guess. It's made of soft-ish. Actually, no, it's pretty hard material, so you can definitely snap this bit quite easily. But then the gun does look okay. Now, how well does this gun fit in his hand? Now, here's his hand. Here's the gun. So what you have to do is you gotta move the camera down a little bit and get his hand out like that, and just get this gun and just trying to push it in there. I think should go in there. Come on. This isn't easy at all. Come on. Come on. So there you go. Pushing that in, I've already snapped the bottom bit of this ring there around the trigger. You can see he's not really holding the gun. This is terrible. He can barely hold this weapon. This is not good at all. Funko. Stupid. And this hand's only, and this is the only accessory that you get. No extra hands or anything, and you know, this the other hand's always in the fist. You can kind of make him do that, but not really. He can't even hold the gun up right to his chest. So, sad times. And oh, I'll put the gun away. And yeah, speaking of cracking and breaking, right there, see that? Right there. Crack. Well done, Funko. Your figure sucks. Anyway, let's go through the articulation. Now, the head does have a double ball joint on the up of the neck just to give him a little bit more articulation, but it's very stiff. Both these figures have really stiff joints, so you can rotate his head all the way around and look up, down, kind of sideways. So, arm goes up, this arm also goes up, and you can have full rotation. The arms don't swivel up here, they swivel down here, which is better than not, and only has a single joint on the arm, which means he can't, that's as far as the arm goes. This is ridiculous. It can go backwards, my arm radiation, but it can't go all the way up. And but same the other hand, and the actual hand is also on a swivel joint, very similar to Figma figures, to be honest, and that bit's okay. Ball socket there, I think it is anyway. So down, up, sideways, sideways. Hips don't move, and they've glued this down now. The power armor does have a joint here, but not this one, because this strap here is glued to this belt. So I don't want you to snap that, this rubbery strap. So you can't rotate this. Legs go up, kind of forward a little bit. They do have double joints, very obvious double joints on the knee, but why is it going this way? Yeah, this goes back a little bit. No molded part on the boots. His foot is on the up, down. Okay, it can rotate. So just more pin and swivels. So you can stand out that awkward position. As for the power armor, the only accessory is this laser rifle. Right there. Looks okay. Looks very Fallout 3. That's fine. Again, you've got these very thin parts there, and this bit as well, so do be careful about that. And on the front there. So for the most part, this gun looks okay. I can see other figures holding it just fine. Now I, something to do. As for the power arm itself, yeah, it does resemble something from the last game. A bit too thin though. It's not as bulky as I hope it would be. Especially when you put these two together, you're thinking, can he wear that? Well, just about. But yeah, very thin looking, very light looking. And look at that. Weak joint, loose joint, that's terrible. This entire figure is so stiff that I thought the neck wasn't supposed to move when I first got it out. But it does. You can pull a full rotation on this. It's really tight. Head goes up, down, up, down, up, down. Sideways, yep, more sideways than up and down. These shoulder pads are permanently stuck, meaning that the hands can only go so far. Rotate, the shoulder pads rotate with the hands, so it's attached to the arm and not the shoulder. Elbows can only go so far because of the armor shape. This hand is an open hand, and this hand is a supposed gun holding hand. So let's see if he holds this gun a bit better than the Lone Wanderer. I already tried this once, I remember he does hold it a little bit better. They literally have the same shape hands there, so yeah, he's, you can call that holding a gun. Pew pew pew. There we go, it's gone. So that's annoying. Yeah, again, same articulation, and you got a rotating joint there. Top, no, it does rotate there actually. Does pretty good, and you can rotate fully all the way around. So, again, it's so tight. There you go. And you might have noticed here, if you look at the leg, this leg is a bit further out, and that's because I popped it off the joint one time, I think, and it only feels like it's coming out a little bit. Basically, you can see here, it's almost similar to an SH Figuarts joint. The only difference is, the SH Figuart, this ball thing can go up and down on the SH Figuarts figure. This one does not. So I can't move this down so that I can make him sit properly. And this is a ball with little dots on it, like plastic bumps on it, to help make it stiffer, I guess. But yeah, you can sort of rotate these a little bit. No need to be rotated out a little bit. And like I said, these joints here, there's a little loose click going on. It's really annoying. So you can sort of have him doing. Let's see if I can put him in a more epic pose. Not really. But I do get it though. This is a power armor. It's not meant to be. It's meant to be more strict than all the other. And then that figure, but that figure's stiff as well. And oops, tramps down on the back of the legs, and down here you have double joints there, but doesn't move too far. And the feet supposed to go a little bit up, a little bit down, kind of sideways. Does rotate at least. So By the way, just for a quick comparison, this Stormtrooper here is a model kit. It is $138 Hong Kong, which makes it just about, guess what, 17 bucks, 15, 16, 17, and it's roughly the same scale. You do have to build it yourself, but you don't need to use any glue, no paint or anything. You just pop them off the little tray and snap them together. And articulation wise, he's got like shoulder articulation. His shoulders can go forward. His hands can move quite a lot. Rotation on the upper arm, which makes more sense. He's got 3 sets of hands, 2 gun holding fists, 2 gun holding hands, 2 fist hands, and 2 relaxed hands. He's got a ball joint up there, rotating joint there. His legs can come down just a little bit and move up so he can actually sit. And you got double joints there, and just this model kit alone is so much better than these figures and so much cheaper. Sure, it's not painted or anything, but Bandai has released a Master Chief from Halo model kit. So, Bandai, Fallout, please. It's famous all around the world, right? I mean, please. Can someone in Japan please produce a Fallout figure? I'd even go with Revoltech, for God's sake. Revoltech. I don't like them too much, but they're the most likely ones to do anything like that. Please, guys. Or Madfex. Yeah, those are cool too. Previously, I complained about the Black Series from Hasbro with Darth Maul, and this is far worse. It's sad to say. I love Fallout, and I love the design of the power armor and the Vault Dweller's suit with a bit of armor on it. The good point of this is that it does look good on the shelf. The Pip-Boy on the Lone Wanderer does look very nice. A bit of dirt paint job makes it the suit and stuff feel a bit more 3D and less plasticky. The silver paint on the power armor does look decent, and what paint job is there on that is also pretty good as well. Unfortunately, that's where the good side ends. I can't even say that the face on the Lone Wanderer is good or bad, just sort of meh. The normal average price for these, it's just not that good. Most importantly, all the joints just ruin it. Bad joints, terrible joints. They really could have done a little bit more to make it better. And don't tell me, oh, you're used to spoiled stuff in Japan. Let's compare this to the cheaper Japanese stuff. The gimmick figure toy line, for example, most recently, the Kamen Rider Ghost toy line on my channel. Those are the same price as this, roughly the same price. Comparing them retail from each other country. And there's so much more articulation there. Their fingers move. The feet are on ball joints. All the joints are loose and enough. And there's also a gimmick to play around with them. These do not have special gimmicks. They don't have any special gimmicks on them. They're purely just figures. And I can't even say the paint job is better than the other gimmick toy line from Bandai. I just think... I thought that Hasbro stuff was bad, but this is a huge disappointment. Aside from the articulation on the figure, there's also the quality control, the fact that the plastic is so easy to break, the lack of detail on certain areas, and also the little crack lines on the arm. That's terrible. You don't do that when you have an expensive collectible figure. Now, if you just want something to put on your shelf, get yourself a statue, because if you want an actual action figure from the world of Fallout, this is not good enough. this might be the best action figure for Fallout because it's the only action figure for Fallout. So if you're a Fallout fan out there and you really like this, you're much better on your own just trying to get maybe some model kits or something, or some other action figure, and making your own Fallout action figure. Get yourself something from Marvel, or you know, some of the Hasbro figures from Marvel, and the Star Wars stuff. Customize that. And if you do get this and you actually want a fun action figure to play with, you're probably gonna have to modify these figures. You know, cut all the joints apart, put in your own joints, and maybe you will have a nice figure to play around with. So, I'm sorry, but these aren't that good figures for the value. If they were half the price, I still wouldn't like them. I'd say they're good for value, but it's something I can't really play around with. I can't really do any animations with it. They're too stiff, too fragile, and well, I'm repeating myself now, so sigh. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button, subscribe button, and also leave a comment below on how you feel about these figures or the Skyrim ones. And if you disagree or agree about my comparison to all the different toys and much better action figures, in my opinion, that we can get from Japan. If you want to support this channel, please watch my other videos without any ad block. I've done a lot of action figures on, say, Star Wars and Kamen Rider, of course, DC, Marvel, a lot of that stuff. And if you want to support this channel even further, please head over to the Patreon page and give me a little support there. I appreciate that a lot. But most importantly, take care, have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.